High school football week number 2. We'll take a look at another matchup as the Strasburg Rams travel down to Broadway to face on against the Gobblers. Last week, the Rams with a big win on Thursday night against Skyline in week 1 action. As always, joining me, the head coach of the Strasburg Rams, Tripp Lamb. And coach, just a quick recap. It seems like more than a week has gone by since you last played, an extra day of preparation going in to your matchup against Broadway on Friday. But just overall, your just brief takeaways from that game after looking at the film and seeing what really stood out to you against the Hawks in that win.
The one thing that really jumped out was the play of the offensive line. I mean, when you rush for 400 yards or whatever it was. The play of the offensive line really jumped out on film. Those guys were communicating well. They were winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. They picked up some blitzes. They made the right calls to adjust some things. And I was really, really pleased with how those guys played. We've got some things we need to clean up there also. So there's also room for improvement. But that was the thing that really jumped out was the offensive line play.
So you look at the stats offensively for the Strasburg team, and it seems like besides Takai with most of the carries, you have a lot of different people that can run the football, as you mentioned before. And with that offensive line helping up there, creating those holes, are you looking to see more of that in this matchup this upcoming Friday against Broadway? Because I know the running attack is so potent for this Rams team.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be, what we go in every week trying to do is establish the run game and, just kind of root people out and get yards every carry. But, yeah, I mean, establishing the run game is top priority as it will be every week. When we can, I would like to be able to see us throw the ball a little bit. But, that's on down the line.
Absolutely. So just looking at this Broadway Gobblers team, I don't really know a lot, but I've seen historically you've been down there playing them some. What are you seeing out of this Broadway team come Friday night that you sort of want to eliminate in sort of some keys to the game in your mind?
They're definitely a grind you out bunch. You can tell just by the way that they play and the way that their line plays and their schemes and things like that. They're a very well-coached team, especially up front. They're very physical up front. They're nasty up front. A lot of those guys finish their blocks just the way you want an offensive lineman to finish his block. And, we're looking forward to a physical matchup. They're definitely a physical team, and we think we're a pretty physical team as well. So it should be a physical game on Friday.
So, Coach, in closing, just looking at the game you got in on Thursday, did the extra day of preparation help leading up to this matchup come Friday?
It's definitely, helpful to have an extra day of rest when you go out there and you play a game. We were able to get in there on Friday and watch film and do some things like that. I don't really think it's an advantage or anything like that to get out of your routine. I actually like playing on Fridays better than, Thursday and having an extra day just because you get to start your routine that you're going to have the whole year. And so we're actually starting that a week late. I like to stay in the routine and kind of keep things, the way that you want them all year. So I don't really think it's an advantage. I don't think it's a disadvantage. I mean, it's just another day.
Once again, the Strasburg Rams traveling down to face the Gobblers of Broadway. Once again, I'm joined by Rams head coach Tripp Lamb. Coach, as always, really appreciate your time, sir.
Thanks a lot.